Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 8 latest defense updates. Number 1, Aeronautical Test Range to be the new home for Tejas Mk2 trial program. India's Tejas Mk2 program is gearing up for a significant milestone. Major developmental trials of the advanced fighter jet are slated to take place for the first time at the Chitradurga Aeronautical Test Range in Challakere, Karnataka. According to a report, the outdoor testing facility will become the new hub for the Mk2's rigorous evaluation process, marking a shift from the traditional testing grounds at HAL Bangalore Airport, which ushered much of the Tejas Mk1 program. The Chitradurga ATR, sprawling across thousands of acres in Karnataka's semi-arid terrain, is purpose-built for testing and evaluating aircraft under diverse conditions. According to the sources, that after initial trials at HAL's Bangalore facility, where foundational assembly and preliminary checks will occur, the Tejas Mk2 will be relocated to the ATR. This move aims to streamline the testing phase, enabling faster turnaround times and a higher sortie rate per day. To support this transition, test pilots and ground crew from HAL will also shift to the ATR, ensuring hands-on maintenance and operational continuity for the aircraft. Next, aerial refuelers for expanding fighter jet fleet. The Indian Navy has outlined an ambitious long-term vision to operate its fleet of aerial refueling aircraft, a strategic move aimed at enhancing operational independence and supporting its growing aviation assets. According to a naval official, said that Navy intends to issue a separate request for information shortly to kickstart this initiative. With its fighter jet fleet projected to expand from the current 45 units to nearly 150 over the next 2 decades, the Navy seeks to reduce its reliance on the Indian Air Force for mid-air refueling capability. Next, WAP deal with Morocco. Tata Advanced Systems Limited, a key player in India's defense manufacturing sector, has secured a significant export deal with Morocco for its wheeled armored platform, a versatile 8x8 armored vehicle. The agreement, which includes both exporting the WAP and establishing local production in Morocco, has received a further boost, with the Royal Moroccan Army unveiling plans to develop multiple variants based on the WAP baseline. These include configuration with 105mm and 120mm cannons, as well as specialized medical variants, signaling a deepening partnership between TASL and Morocco's defense ecosystem. Next, China confirms J-35A data leak. China's Ministry of State Security has officially confirmed the espionage case of a former defense engineer identified as Liu, who was sentenced to death for leaking state secrets, including classified data on the FC-31 stealth fighter jet, to foreign intelligence agencies. The case, which had been the subject of speculation on China's social media, was detailed in an MSS statement, revealing the extent of Liu's activity and the significant security breach he perpetrated. According to the state-run Global Times, Liu was a former assistant engineer at a domestic research institute specializing in defense technology. Next, pilot endorses F-15EX for India's air defense. Group Captain M.J. Augustine Vinod, a distinguished former officer of the Indian Air Force, has publicly endorsed the procurement of the Boeing F-15EX Eagle II as a strong contender for IAF's MRFA tender, which seeks to acquire 110 advanced fighter jets with an illustration carrier spanning over 3,000 flight hours on iconic aircraft such as the Mirage 2000, MiG-21 and Kiran. Vinod's insights carry significant weight in the ongoing debate over modernizing India's air combat capabilities. In a recent interview with India News television channel, Vinod emphasized that the F-15EX should be seriously considered if it meets the IAF's operational requirements and is made available for procurement. Next, HAL unveiling 8th Tejas trainer. In a significant development for India's indigenous aerospace program, Harshvardhan Thakur, chief test pilot of HAL, recently showcased an image featuring the 8th Tejas trainer LT-5208 aircraft alongside the first Tejas Mk1A variant. This unveiling not only highlights HAL's steady advancement in the light combat aircraft Tejas program but also corroborates earlier reports regarding the production milestone achieved by the state-owned aerospace giant. Next, Indian Army signed a contract for Ashok Leyland's short chassis buses. In a significant step towards enhancing its operational capabilities in challenging terrains, the Indian Army has signed a 197.35 crore contract with Ashok Leyland Defence Systems Limited for the supply of 500 prefabricated short chassis buses. These specialized vehicles tailored for rugged mountain environments are set to bolster the Army's logistical reach and troop mobility across India's northern and northeastern border. Ashok Leyland, a leading name in India's automotive and defense manufacturing sector, secured a contract following a competitive bidding process. The short chassis buses, designed with reinforced structure and cutting-edge technology, reflect the Army's emphasis on reliable, high-performance vehicles capable of navigating the steep gradients and harsh conditions of India's Himalayan frontier. Next, Philippines eyes expansion of Squad Group to India and South Korea. The Philippines and its allies are trying to expand the Squad grouping of nations to include India and South Korea to counter China in the Indo-Pacific region, the Philippines Armed Forces Chief General Romeo S. Brawner said on Wednesday. The Squad is an informal multilateral grouping made up of Australia, Japan and Philippines and the United States, whose defense forces have conducted joint maritime activities in the Philippines Exclusive Economic Zone in the South China Sea since last year. Thank you.